Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In today's episode we have a load of incredible clips where enemies have lined up and the player has just completely mown them all down, starting off with a Send Savon and this absolutely insane flank on Twisted Steel. Moving on, we have a clip sent in from AM-Miosucue. He's going to be playing again on Twisted Steel, but this one is from the air. He's in the Mosquito, and as you can tell from the video in the background, the spotting in this game can be extremely powerful if you've got the right specializations, teammates, vehicles, whatever you need to make it work. He spins around, drops back in, and completely destroys the enemies. Unfortunately, the clip does end a little bit prematurely, so I can't tell how many kills he gets, but still pretty incredible to see. Next up, we've got Young Turkey 058 with one of my favourite collaterals in today's episode.
Drive around it.
Oh shit, there's a half track.
Take out the front. Oh,
Damn.
dude.
Well, 1977 Ash is next up, and he's going to be playing with the M1897 in CQB. Well, this clip is here because of a mixture of things. Firstly, it's pretty nice CQB building control as he completely destroys everybody in his path, but also, what are these enemy players doing? I can't even work out how they all get revived so quickly, and he just goes back in and completely destroys them for a second time.
You've overtaken the enemy.
Just before we get into the rest of the clips, a quick mention from my sponsor, Instant Gaming. These are the guys that have really cheap games. You can find a discount code as well down below in the description. As you can see from the little video I've got on screen here, some of the deals they have are absolutely amazing. Not only for Battlefield games, which are all really cheap, but also other things. Maybe you're into Borderlands, with Borderlands 3 being announced, you want to play Borderlands 2. Pick it up for cheap with the link down below. Moving on, we've got Zarckash. He's going to be playing on Rotterdam, pulling off a very accurate streak. It's a 4-man followed by a 7-man. The second 7-man is absolutely magnificent with some incredible snipes in there. What a great play.
Be aware that we have lost objective Taser.
Hier.
Next up, we've got some clips sent in from Bercy, who's become a bit of a regular in recent episodes. This one, starting us off, is a very nice 7-man on Rotterdam with a collateral in there to boot. Next up, we're moving on to Narvik, and he's going to be causing absolute mayhem to the enemy backlines as he tries to defend these objectives by going on the offensive. It can be difficult pushing as an enemy player up this hill, especially if you have a guy like Bercy just completely destroying everybody who dares to look at him. Finally, he sent in a clip with the Kar98K. This one's on Twisted Steel, again pushing towards an objective, trying to get as many enemies taken down as possible with these incredibly accurate shots. Nashat is next up. He's going to be playing on Narvik, and again it's a sniping clip. We've got quite a few sniping clips in today's episode at the start. This one is really nice using the Krag Jorgensen. He's exploiting the fortifications in the game. Now, the enemies have built them up on this hill here, and they're peeking through, or they were peeking through one of the little windows before, of course, his team decided to destroy it with some explosives. Now, what this means is that he can pretty much guarantee where the enemies are going to be peeking from. Fortifications are not always the best thing to have as a defender. They do limit you, and if you've got a sniper like Nashat in a place like this, you're just going to be racking up kills, and that's exactly what he does. A load of kills with the Krag Jorgensen.
Sam, one there, shot troopers!
Next up, we've got my favourite infantry play of the episode. This one's from Vanini, and he's going to be playing on Rotterdam. Now, it's really the meta at this point as a medic, I believe, using the Tommy gun and a lot of smoke, especially on a map such as Rotterdam, and in a mode like Grand Operations that does provide some pretty simple flanking maneuvers and gameplay. You know where most of the enemies are going to be, and there's only 2 flags for the most part, so it makes lots of kill streaks and objective plays possible. Now, this one's really nice purely because of the aggression and the amount of kills he gets. It's 19 kills in total in the space of around 70 to 90 seconds, somewhere around there. And again, this Tommy gun with the 50 rounds is just superb in these sorts of engagements. Beating what he sent in a couple of weeks ago, LK6969 is getting himself an incredible long-range snipe. Eros is next up with a nice sniping clip. He's going to be playing on a RAS, pulling off a couple of nice shots at the start of this clip, making use of that one-shot capability of the revolver before getting a couple of campers taken out of the way and racking up a little kill streak with the Lee Enfield. Next up, a clip from Sario. He's going to be playing on Narvik using the FG, and this weapon is an absolute beast. They did something to it in a recent patch, which makes it one of the easiest weapons to use in the game. It's also really good in Firestorm if you can find the level 3 variant especially, but it's one of those weapons where I don't see a huge amount of people using it, but the people that do use it always seem to dominate. And it's one of those as well that you do have to be a little careful because you only get 20 rounds in a magazine, so it's not going to be a mag dumping weapon as often you'll see with maybe the Tommy gun or some of the MMGs. It is though incredibly accurate and great at close quarter engagements and some medium engagements as well. What you want to be doing is taking this weapon and playing aggressive. He's doing that on Alpha, holding the enemy team off, racking up a load of kills outside Alpha objective. PoolTheCleaner is next up. He's going to be playing on Devastation, Bravo objective in the library. This is a very difficult flag to defend because there's many angles that can be defended and attacked from, and also it's very difficult to spot enemies as well because of the lighting in here. He's using the Suomi, a good alternative to the Tommy gun, racking up a load of kills against these enemy players. Zarckash is next up, playing on Narvik, and he's going to be pulling off a nice streak, taking out some really important enemy players. He takes out the vehicle, he gets a couple of the campers taken out from above on the ledge, and then he pushes onto the objective to save the day for his team. One of the best objective plays in today's episode. Next up we've got Ballista, and he's playing on Narvik once again. This is going to be shooting across towards Bravo objective against enemies that just think they've got cover when they don't, getting himself a load of kills with the Lee Enfield. Timmy76 is next up with a little vehicle clip, taking out an enemy tank and then getting more than he bargained for, shooting into the hangar on Aerodrome. He was featured at the start of the show, but one more clip has been sent in from Savon. He's going to be playing on Fiel, and he's going to be getting himself 7 kills with the MP40. A nice objective play, getting Bravo capped in the process. Thanks for watching today's top plays. If you did enjoy, let me know down in the comments. Check out the players' channels in the description. You can also send your top plays into battlefieldtopplays@gmail.com. And if you've got any Firestorm clips or funny moments, send those in as well. We're compiling a couple of episodes that might be quite entertaining. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.